Now into the box, G-Man Grant.
The left fielder, G-Man Grant.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a two-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So stepping in is G-Man Grant, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
This one's flared off to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second. So now here is G-Man Grant.
The left fielder, G-Man Grant.
And now the first pitch. Swing and a liner.
Come on, ball, get on up.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. DeLuzio ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the outfielder, G-Man Grant.
Grant.
The pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Get your pitch, huh?
The first base.
Ready now is Tristan English. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit out towards second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he'll dive back in. Grant on second. English at first with no outs. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Up next, G-Man Grant.
The pitcher, G-Man Grant.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Now the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap, but it's off his glove. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with a double.
Tired. At the plate now is G-Man Grant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set and the pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And he's in safely to third as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching.
Next, it'll be G-Man Grant, grounded out in his last at-bat.
G-Man Grant.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now
Ball
a
one,
fastball
no
a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now.
All right, one time right here, kid.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra. Next to hit, Frank Lentz. He singled
7,
in his first AB.
Second baseman, Frank Lentz.
He's set and the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And that's a cool moment for him on the mound as he racks up his first strikeout since coming to AAA.
One of the things you're looking forward to as a pitcher, can you advance to the next level? That strikeout right there, his first strikeout in AAA, could mean a lot of confidence for down the road.
Into the box, Javier Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A runner on first with 2 away. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Count still at 1-2. From the stretch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Aces on top, 4-0. Now at the plate, Charles LeBlanc. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Express, the designated hitter, Charles LeBlanc.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Sherton Apostle.
The third baseman, Sherton Apostle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball
Fastball
went out.
here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a
Count
strike.
is 2-1. Hey, nobody away. 3
3-1.
balls, 1 strike.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3-2, full count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So next to bat will be G-Man Grant.
G-Man
Get your pitch up there.
Grant.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1. Ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single. So now the pitcher, G-Man Grant. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Now the first pitch. Pops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Duzenak on at first. Nobody out. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. You've probably heard a lot about his two-way player ambitions, but it's going to be a challenge to make sure he gets enough reps in either role to really fulfill his potential.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Reps are so important to his player development. And it's going to take a well-crafted, well-coordinated effort for him to succeed as a two-way guy. Not just by himself, the training staff, the coaching staff. That's the big thing for me. How can we keep this guy's body healthy, moving towards the goal of potentially being a great two-way player?
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Nobody better. Stay hot. Nobody better right there.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Hector Aguila will be next. A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Aguila.
Hey, let it slide right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Hey, hit me a speed right here.
Ready with the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And not in time as the run scores.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Now to the plate, Christian Walker. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Walker.
Come on, big guy.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. And now, Ben DeLuzio flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Stepping in next, Jamie Ritchie. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. Reno leads it 1-0.
Get a good pitch right
Striding
here.
in
Go.
is G-Man Grant, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
And
there's a line drive base hit to left field. And not in time as the run scores. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably...
So now into the box is G-Man Grant. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Here we go.
And the pitch. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Next, it'll be Christian Walker. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Now the first pitch. Runners going. Strike called. Now the throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Ready now is Christian Walker. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Next to stand in is Andy Young, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early.
Now at the plate, here is G-Man Grant. He singled first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, D-Roll, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going.